Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich of the KMT. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, we are worth everybody. And how much longer until our naval invasion attack is done? 17 days. Okay. Well, in 17 days, we will be able to, hopefully, maybe naval invade Japan. They don't have that many units. At most, they have 52. Right now, we are sitting at a lovely 143. Drop something on the floor. Hopefully that's not going to be an issue in the future. The thing is, the Japanese, they might have troops in Indonesia or somewhere else, so maybe we don't need to worry about them so much. Because how many ships do they have? 26 to 68, honestly, is not that many. I think we could possibly land in Japan. That's at least going to be our goal for the time coming up. We have 5 divisions here, which is honestly not too many. And again, 52, that's their maximum. And I doubt that they have that many units. So let's say, theoretically, if I would do, naval superiority here, it gives me, no points. Okay, cool. What about, here? You know what? We probably can get that done. So, let's send these ships down south. Let's tell you on set 2, do not engage, please. Don't engage the Japanese Navy. I cannot afford that. Push you in here. Actually, maybe I want more Japanese troops actually arrive in Pyongyang so that we can just go and kill them. I mean, that would make sense. And how many troops have we killed so far of Japan? Hopefully a good number. 186,000? Those are numbers I like to see for sure. So you're going to get killed off in just a moment. Please and thank you. Let's take Pyongyang. And I guess Brown Army for now, you just kind of hang out in Korea. Just in case the Japanese return. And it's quite possible that they will. We have Purple Army, we have Red Army down here. And I guess our naval invasion is probably going to go from Busan over in this direction. So actually, let's have Purple Army here. We'll have our truck division just hang out in Nanjing, at least for the time being. And for our dockyards, what do we want? We want more submarines. Even though, again, our submarines are not that good, we just want as many of them as actually physically possible. Okay, Korea, I don't need your units quite yet, but I appreciate the offer. And then in 4 days, you can be in a naval invasion attack. So if you combine this fleet, 64 ships, they have nobody defending this area. Okay, good to know. There's a naval invasion happening in Vladivostok. More Japanese troops are going to land. And again, this is what Brown Army is here for. So wait until the Japanese land. There we go. And then we'll send these guys here. We'll just kill. I mean, if Japan wants to constantly naval invade, naval invade, naval invade, naval invade, I can keep killing them. That's fine. And you know what? We can maybe actually get naval invasion from this port to this port here. That actually might be our... Because we only have 4 to 7 ships in this area, which is very, very little. Do you know, Purple Army? Actually, move your front line here. Okay, there's transport ships done. Let's follow it up with just more naval tech, I think, for right now. Heavy battery, medium batteries. But there's nothing else I think we really want. You're already all fully researched. I don't have any of the 1941 industry tax. I am way far behind on that. Okay. Well, good to know. Let's get 3 divisions to go from Singapore over to this province. That sounds good to me. And then after that, we'll get some purple divisions to go from this port to this port here. And I mean, we have a lot of convoys. We have 1,000 convoys, which is good. What we want is just more submarines, please. Yeah, so the Japanese have landed here. Again, it's not a huge concern. They have no supplies. They can't really do anything against us. Yeah, so we'll just kill off this Japanese troop. We'll encircle them here. And again, if Japan wants to constantly naval invade, naval invade, naval invade, naval invade, they're just going to weaken their own position. And I would consider that to be a success on our part. So yeah, we want you to invade. And then I want you to invade as well when you actually got the opportunity to do so. Because we still have Borneo. I'm not worried about Borneo falling apart. We have a naval battle in the Sea of Japan, huh? Some of our convoys. Not a major concern, I'll be honest with you. Okay, we can discipline the RCA. Proclaim, promise the end of party factionalism. I mean, that sounds pretty good. I prefer to not have a factionalized party. And what else do we need? I think we just want more aircraft. So yeah, just give me more and more planes. Please and thank you. Our Navy is, or not our Navy, but our Air Force is looking pretty good. The first family. Let the go feel the chairman has been blessed with a great family, but their position secured the first family of the chairman continue to attract media curiosity throughout the country. Chen Bijou, his dear wife, is often attracted to tabloid speculation due to her perceived ugliness and older age, despite Wang being her senior by 10 years. Even Wang's inner circle, like Chen Gongbu, do not dare refer to Chen Bijou by her maiden name, lest they find themselves chastised by Madame Wang. That even Dr. Sen did not call her addressed her that way. Chen Gongbu and others have frequently grumbled at the power of Madame Wang, but Wang has said that she is a revolutionary comrade. For that reason, I do not find it easy to decision without consulting her views. But you get 50 political power, but 25% more party popularity. But you know what? We're going to serve the nation, because I think that might be one of those sneaky events that actually backfires on us. And you know what? Give me more naval bases. Thank you very much. You're not ready to go, but you'll be ready to go soon. Adaptable? You know what? I'll take it for sure. Combine our navy. Have you naval invasion support here. I guess our boats just deploy automatically in Singapore. Which is a little strange, but I guess that's kind of okay. I mean, I find it a little weird. In 5 days, we'll be able to invade through you. And then we'll have to bring our navy up north. And that'll be... I mean, by the time we land these troops in Indonesia, we can have these guys, have our navy move up north. We'll be more than okay with that. I need my naval bombers, please. Let's send you down to Singapore. We'll have all these guys just kind of bomb this sea zone. We should be more than okay with that. And do we have any more naval vessels that we can... or not naval, air vessels we can deploy? Yes, we do. Fantastic. We'll deploy those up north. Okay, they're going to be navally invading. We have another 3 ships. We're actually building our navy incredibly fast. Okay, we have landed. Fantastic. So that does mean I want my navy... Well, for one, all of you guys, close air support, air superiority, fly over Sumatra. Actually, you're still going to be on Green Army, so yeah, get this done. And then our navy, you're going to cancel all of your operations. You guys are going to combine into one big fleet. We're then going to move you up to this port. Avoid going into this sea zone for now. We can worry about that afterwards. So let's move you guys across the sea. I'm not going to get the troops out of Borneo quite yet. I'm sure that will probably be important at some point. But I don't think right now is that time. Actually, fuck that. Move you guys here. Thank you very much. just bring them over. Fantastic. So I think Green Army, we're just going to have you invade immediately. Fantastic. Yeah, and it does seem like there are Japanese troops stuck in Indonesia. Gives us some wiggle room for sure. And we're not going to invade Taiwan directly, because we don't probably have to. Actually, Taiwan's now a core of Japan, so actually maybe we will have to. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Demand Mongolia's annexation. Again, that's a nice thing I want to take, but just not yet. What are we missing? We need more aluminum factories. Aluminum is basically our biggest import. And once we're actually war with the Russians, we're going to have some issues. So yeah, aluminum factories here, aluminum factories with you. Aluminum, as well as some oil. All of that sounds great. I'm sure it's going to be taking a lot of civilian factories, 17. But again, the Chinese economy, like we have 331 factories. I would say that's pretty goddamn good. Oh, you want to actually void this? No, you can still go through here, please. But you still want to go this way? Fine, whatever. Hopefully you don't get sunk. But I believe in you. And actually, Green Army, you're already on very aggressive, which is great for us. Insul India, are you technically capitulated? The answer is no. But our troops have now arrived in Indonesia, so we're going to be having a grand old time down there for sure. And what's going on with the Indian front? I mean, right now it's looking fairly okay. I think we maybe do like a naval invasion from here into some Indian port. Like maybe we land like right here in Visakhapatnam, or maybe down south near Madras. Just naval invasions here. I think if we're gonna fight India, we kind of have to do it that way. The alternatives really are just not going to work. Supremacy is at 0. Let's have you guys on naval bombardment support us here. Why are you at 0%? Intel efficiency. Oh, because you're set to do not engage. Right. That's how this works. Obviously. Okay. 17%. Our score is only 911. I'm not too sure. I'm guessing because our boats kind of suck ass. And you know what? Fair enough. Can I bring more aircraft into the sea zone? I don't think you guys will. Actually, well, some of you might make it. We'll see if we can get done. What about in this area? 24 to 55. And our friendly supremacy is 11. Because, yeah, our ships, I think, basically just suck. I mean, they're all submarines, which is not that good. But, I mean, we'll see how this goes. We have 12 units here. You guys move your way up north. Indonesia should fall pretty soon. I'm not worried about that. What I want is for this naval invasion of Japan to happen. As long as they don't send more ships in this area, we're kind of going to be okay. We do have... It's a 7-to-1 ratio. Which you would think would be pretty good, but apparently not good enough. Naval refitting speed. You know, the fuel consumption minus 25%. That actually does seem kind of insane. I don't know how Chinese ships work. Apparently, they just need less oil. And you know what? I'll take it, for sure. Why would I say no to that? Okay, so we have a port here. If I can take this port away from the Reichspakt, basically all of these Reichspakt troops in Indonesia will have no supplies. That sounds great for us. You 4 tanks, let's assign you to here for now. And you're ready to go. We just need a supremacy. That's our big issue right now. Do we have a better commander? Officer experience gain. I think you are probably better slightly. And we can actually upgrade you. Visibility minus 20%. Absolutely. Give me better concealment. So our general is a little bit better. Enemy naval supremacy is skill 80% due to low enemy intel. Air superiority gives our boats 1.5%. Which is not actually very good in any capacity. I mean, I would love more boats. The problem is that, like, boats are extremely, extremely expensive. I don't know if anybody's ever been informed on this, but a navy is not a cheap thing. It costs good money. Actually, you know what we can probably do? Because you have, like, no supplies. So our supplies are probably coming from this port right here, which is not very good at all. How many trucks and trains do we have? A lot. Upgrade you to be maximum. That should be good. Yeah, we're good on this. Is that going to make a major difference here? The answer is probably not. And that's okay. Okay, Green Army, we're going to set you back down to normal battle operations for the time being. The Egyptians have not gone to war with the Entente. And again, the Entente, they no longer have the Canadians on their side. So I'm hoping that the French Republic kind of just completely collapses in on itself. Obviously, that would be pretty goddamn good for us. Would also be good if we had more supplies, but we can't win them all. 40%. Yet if we can take this port, the Reichspakt basically will get no supplies, and our supply lines will be basically fixed. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic for us. So again, who's in the Entente? We have a couple of African states. I mean, we have, like, Sardinia is in there, and India. I mean, India is really the main power broker right now in the Entente. Everyone else literally doesn't matter. We're at 13% now. Are they sending ships here? They are. I mean, that's understandable. Maybe we have to wait for the Jap. The thing is, the Japanese Navy is very, very big. Which is a big problem for us. If the Japanese Navy was, you know, let's just say smaller. What are you? You are a... You're a transport plane. You can go back here for now. Thank you. Deploy more aircraft. All of you fly over the Sea of Japan. Port striking what you can. And we can maybe just sink some Japanese ships if we're lucky. The more Japanese ships we sink, the better our chances are. Let's move our way to Batavia, please. And we're gonna kill the remaining of these Dutch troops over here. That sounds good for us. Okay, we got better torpedoes. Give me just plus 20% attack. Sounds fantastic. And right now, you're still submarine A's. Could I theoretically improve you? I could. We need 9 points to save that, which we don't have right now. But we should have it sooner rather than later. I'm hoping. 20 to 25, 40 to 77. Again, a Busan to, like, Fukuoka is probably our second best option here for a naval invasion. Or from Busan to this unnamed port. Both of those, I think, have the possibility to be pretty good for us. Everything else is kind of, who cares? I want all of you here. I still want you moving to Batavia. Batavia? I think it's Batavia, one of the two. But I do think that at least right now is going to be a great time for us to end this episode. So if you enjoyed it, thumbs up. Not enjoying, thumbs down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.